Yeah, guys, we have got some NCAA football here today. What's up, guys? It's your boy JP Brady 12, and yeah, I just bought the Maximum Football 19 game. Just wanted to check it out, and yeah, you see here some gameplay. I'll be just talking about the game while you watch this gameplay. These are two of the custom teams I made, Auburn and Alabama. I decided to play the Iron Bowl because I'm an Auburn fan. But I made the top 10 teams as of last week's polls. So I'll show you all of those in a minute. But I did want to talk about the game, and then I'm going to get to the NCAA bill here in a second. So the game, some of the things I did like about the game, obviously, is the customization. The logo editor is pretty fun once you figure out how to do it. Also, the jersey creator is pretty cool too. I have not tried, Dynasty yet, but maybe I will in the future video. Anyway, I did like that. Overall, there are a few glitches with the gameplay, but that's where I'm going to get with the cons of this game. I do want to say that it was only made by a group of 3 people, so it's really not fair to compare it to, say, the graphics of Madden, just because, obviously the graphics aren't as great as Madden, but still, for a developer team of 3 people, it's really good. But anyway, I do like how on the kick returns, it automatically puts, or on a field goal, it automatically puts a returner back there, which is definitely something you see more in college football, like Auburn's kick 6 return. I did like that, and also those are the things I like. The gameplay stuff is more of the things I didn't like. So the things about the gameplay, the first thing is passing. It's really hard to get the handle of passing. So to pass, I try to do bullet passes and stuff, it overthrows them. You have to be really precise. It's kind of like when you first got Madden, when you realized that you really can only do, or when you really only thought you could do the lob passes, but then you realize, oh, I can do the bullet passes. Well, bullet passes are impossible to complete, so you literally just have to lob it and hope they catch it. That's one thing I really did not like. I do like the running, that's pretty cool. Defending, what's really hard is getting out of a block and trying to sack the quarterback. It's really hard because you have to hold down A at the snap to sprint, and then you have to press right stick to shake yourself off the tackle, which is really complicated. So it's way harder for an interior defensive lineman to get a sack, whereas a linebacker has a lot better chance to get the sack. So I really didn't like that. Also, the play ball button, Y, it's really hard to get an interception. I did not see a single interception while I was playing. My defender would be wide open and the ball would be batted into the air, and he holds down Y and he just bats the ball away. That's another thing I didn't like. I did think, I guess this is a bad thing, kick returns were kind of easy for me. I kind of just maneuvered around and was able to get kick returns. It might have just been because I had it on an easy setting. I don't remember the settings. I don't remember me setting them, because I'm just doing on Play Now custom teams. But yeah, that was an issue. Oh, and another thing is coaches' suggestions. There's no coaches' suggestions, which really stinks, because I don't go into formation and choose my play from that. There's no coaches' recommendations, which is good for me. And yeah, I didn't like that either. There's also, I don't believe, any fake field goals or anything like that, and that stinks. Also, you have to motion your players with the B button before you snap it, so that's kind of confusing. And this is my last thing before I talk about the bill. There are a couple of glitches. So my first glitch, I don't have video of it, but my first glitch is that, I was about to return a kick to the house in another game, a kick return, and my guy dived, he fumbled it, the opponent recovered the ball, on the 2-yard line. And then when he got the ball, it was the opponent's ball on my 2 instead of the opponent's ball on their 2. So they literally got on the goal line when they should have been on the other goal line, if that makes sense. Like backed up instead of on my goal line. So yeah, that was annoying. And then there's another glitch. Well, I do have video of it, and I'll show you that to y'all at the end. But let's get to the NCAA bill. So the NCAA bill passed, I believe, number 206. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it's like California Bill 206. And it was just signed so that all California college NCAA schools will be able to make money off their name and likeness on January 2023. That's when it goes into place. The NCAA, as you heard, has threatened to ban all California schools from competing because obviously it gives an unfair recruiting advantage to those players. But I am wondering if, in terms of video games, what this means, because in between those, I guess I'd round it to 3 years. So for those 3 years, you don't know, because North Carolina is considered a bill, a couple other states have, and then there's one state I remember that's proposed one to the entire United States to make it a law. So that's pretty interesting. So it'll be interesting to see how many other states ratify it, or if that bill passes for the entire country to ratify it, and see what the NCAA does from there. But still, that doesn't mean that we can have a college football video game at the earliest 2023, at least for those California schools, because of that law. So that was big news. We'll see if other schools take into place. It's very interesting that they've done that. Since this game got released in 4 days after it passed. So I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, I do want to show you quick right here. These are my uniforms. And here, I'm not going to go into a play-by-play of all the uniforms, but I made the top 10 teams from the week 4 polls. So here are the top 10 teams. Here, I'll just play an audio here in the background as you watch this. My last blooper clip. So this is a blooper kickoff clip. So I was kicking off and the ball blew off the tee. Here's what happened from here.
everybody lives. They tell us we should grow up, but we only just some kids. Only got one life, you ain't gonna live it twice, so you better do it right. We all gonna slow down, but not tonight. So get loud and don't stop, it don't matter.